How's it going, everyone? Just got back from RTX like a couple days ago and wanted to make kind of a wrap-up video for it, or just explaining some of the experiences that I had. Unfortunately, I got sick at the convention, so if I look, kind of shitty, or if I sound kind of shitty, or if I have some sort of coughing fit that I don't edit out, then I'm sorry. But I kind of wanted to make this video while the convention was still kind of new-ish. It just ended Sunday, I believe. I don't think it went on to Monday. So today's Wednesday, maybe? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. I was going to make this video yesterday, but I was really not feeling up to it, so I just kind of slept. I'm trying to rest off being sick so I can get back to recording. Probably have some stuff going up, but like it's mostly just going to be stuff that I've had backlog, like Left 4 Dead. I'm kind of out of Luigi stuff. I'm out of The Last of Us, so hopefully in the next couple of days I start feeling a little bit more better. I feel better today as opposed to yesterday, which is why I'm making this video. But I really don't want to be recording for long periods of time, because I know that if I'm talking for probably a good 45 minutes that I'm probably going to blow my voice out just because I'm sick. But we'll get to that later. I want to talk about RTX a little bit. And in my opinion, it was probably the best convention I've been to so far. Mostly because of just the interaction with people. We had our panel. Just a whole bunch of stuff happened that was really cool. And not to mention the fact that RTX is a little bit smaller than like PAX and stuff, so it's a little bit more open. It's a little bit more, I guess, tight-knit, I would say. You actually have room to walk around and stuff, and there's usually not huge crowds blocking you everywhere you go, so that's cool. But I'm going to start off with our panel. We had our first panel there, and I'm not going to go too much into detail with it because we're having a video uploaded to the Creature Hub, I believe later today, if not already uploaded, because I don't know when this video is going to get uploaded, so it might already be uploaded by this time. But the panel went awesome. Unfortunately, our time slot was kind of We had the Ruby panel that started like 30 minutes after ours, so it was pretty much like if you like both things, you had to stand in line for one or the other. You weren't going to get into both. And when we got there, we were talking to some of the Guardians, which, if you don't know who Guardians are, they're the people that they're like volunteers. At least I'm pretty sure they're volunteers. They help run the convention. They're there to kind of help people get to where they're going. They help like us set up the panel and stuff. So it was really cool. But they were like, we don't really know who you guys are. Like, we have the Ruby panel that's 30 minutes after. We're probably thinking that you're going to have, like, one of the lowest turnout panels of the convention. We're like, yeah, I mean, we don't really know. Like, 60 people signed up to go to the panel and whatnot. Like, we don't know if 10 people are going to come or if 50 people are going to come. We were expecting, like, 100 at the most. So what happened was we almost filled up the entire room. The entire room was going to be able to seat about 700 people or so. I think it was in like the high 600s, like 690 or so. And we almost filled the room, which means we probably had a good like at least 500 people show up. I want to say it was probably closer to like maybe 550 or 600. So it was really cool. We had a lot more people than we thought were going to show up, which was awesome. The panel went amazingly, I think. A lot of people came up to us after and said like, oh yeah, it was a really good panel, hopefully you guys will be here next year, or hopefully you'll be at PAX and you get a panel there. So I think it went really well. That's pretty much all I'm going to talk about with the panel, because it should be uploaded to the Hub later. So if you weren't able to see it and you do want to see it, then I'll try and keep the surprises to a minimum, because it went really awesome and my lips are getting really dry. I want to say that's because I'm sick, but like it happens anyway just when I'm trying to record. So there's that. The panel was cool. Just after that meeting, all the high-res people was really cool. We got to talk to them for quite a bit. Went out to dinner with them, and they were all really cool people. And besides that, the fans were also really cool who came up to us. Like it's always nice meeting people at conventions, because the people who come up to you are pretty much genuinely excited to come up to you. It's not like going through YouTube comments where it's like, okay, we have a bunch of nice comments, and then you have a shitstorm because someone said something stupid, and now everyone's arguing. Like, it's nothing like that. For the most part, like 99.9% of the people who would come up to us were all really cool. Like, there's hardly ever any issues with that. Like, I sat around talking to a lot of people for quite a bit of the time, and it was really cool just getting to know people and meeting the people who like to watch my stuff. So that's always a highlight of the convention. And now it's getting hard to remember like what exactly I want to talk about. Like we didn't really do much at the convention besides like our panel. you know, connecting with people who watch our stuff, talking to the high-res people. We also got to go up on the main stage at one point. We got to play a little bit of Smite against the Mega 64 guys, which was really fun. It was really cool. It was really early in the morning, though, which, you know, we always get really exhausted when it comes to conventions. And so we got there at like 9 a.m. We were up on the main stage for an hour. I'm sure some of you guys saw it. I don't know like how many people were watching the stream. I'm assuming it was streamed, but it might not have been. But we had a sizable audience that came and sat down and watched us do it. And it was pretty cool. And then we talked to more people after. Like the whole event was basically like panel, talking to people, main stage, talking to people, and then we left. But it was really cool. Probably the coolest thing that happened though, at one point, we were sitting down, just kind of hanging out. Like Sly came and got me. And he's like, "Oh, you need to come with me." So this is probably like the highlight of the event for me. Where we went to, we were brought into a room. It was Alex, Sly, and I, and we were brought into a room. We were interviewed, really professionally. Like it was kind of hard to like do the interview because we've never really done, like, this interview was like way up here. Like it was really super professionally done. Like it was awesome, but like we don't really have much experience with it, and we did our best. Like I don't know how the interview turned out. I want to say it turned out pretty well. But it was an experience, like a learning experience and whatnot. But we were brought to the room because someone from the Make-A-Wish Foundation was there. And if you don't know what that is, like I don't want to explain it because it's like really cool and it's really sad at the same time. So I'm sure many of you have heard of it and know what it is. If not, I'm sure someone in the comments can explain, or you can Google it. Just Google Make-A-Wish Foundation. But someone was there, and the really cool thing was that part of their wish was to be able to meet me specifically, apparently, and just like talk to me for a little bit. That's why we were there for the interview as well. I believe at least partially, but the person there, he specifically, one of the cats just jumped in the window. Specifically, he wanted to talk to me and meet me, which was like really the highlight of the whole convention. Like I didn't expect it at all. Like if you don't know what the Make-A-Wish Foundation is, then you'll probably know why it was the highlight once you look it up and realize like what it's for. So I got to talk to the person. He was really cool and whatnot, and he asked me like about Vice City and San Andreas, because those are apparently his well, not San Andreas, but the GTA stuff I do was apparently like one of his more favorite series that I'm doing right now. He was asking me like, "Oh, when's more Vice City gonna come out?" I was telling him like I already have some more recorded, but I still have to record a little bit of Vice City to finish it, because I have a couple more videos that I have to upload, but I haven't finished it yet because there's still some extra stuff I want to do. But he also asked me about San Andreas, and originally the plan was to finish Vice City and then wait probably 1 to 3 months before starting San Andreas. But because it seems to be his favorite series, like the plan for me is probably going to change. Like whenever I get better, I'm probably going to try and finish Vice City. But whenever I finish Vice City, I'm probably going to start up San Andreas right away. Probably within like, I want to say 2 weeks of finishing Vice City. Just because he was talking to me about, he's like, "Oh yeah, you driving around and like, screwing around in the game is just so funny." So the original plan was like 1 to 3 months I'll start San Andreas, but probably whenever I finish Vice City, I'll probably try and start it right away. Just try and make him, a little bit happier. And GTA stuff is highly requested anyway. Like people really seem to like it for some reason, which is awesome. Like I don't know if it's just the game or if it's how I play it or a combination of both, but if it makes people happy, then it makes people happy, and I'm happy to do it. So, like, just talking to him and knowing, like, why I was brought up there and whatnot, like, was pretty much the highlight. Like, if there was any doubt in my mind that what I'm doing isn't beneficial to, like, other people and to my own life, like, I always get people who comment, like, not a lot of people, but occasionally people say, "Oh, you just play video games for a living, like, you're a leech on society, you're not doing anything with your life, like, what do you expect to accomplish?" Like, part of someone's wish specifically was to see me, and all I do is play. Like, it means a lot to some people. So if there was any doubt in my mind that I wasn't doing something, like, good with my life, like, it may only be playing video games and trying to entertain people, but we get quite a few people who come up to us saying, like, I was really sad, I was really depressed, and, I was thinking negative thoughts, and, like, watching your guys' videos helped out a lot. Like, if it helps, then it helps. Like, it's awesome. But, it was really awesome to hear that coming from someone, like, specifically part of their wish was to be able to see me and just talk to me for at least a couple minutes. So yeah, like there's no longer any doubt in my mind that I'm doing something at least decent with my life, and pretty much from now on, nothing anyone can say will probably change my mind. Like, there might have been a little bit of doubt there, like, all I'm doing is playing video games, but after that, like, nothing I don't think can dissuade me from how I think now. So that was probably the highlight of the event. I wouldn't say there was anything like really disappointing. Something that kind of made me sad, like right after the panel, we were sitting all up on the little stage, or I don't know what it was, like a little half stage, but someone had walked up. There was a woman and their son, and apparently his name was Seamus, and she really wanted me to get a picture of her son, but like, I'd been up on the panel for like, I don't know, I'd been in the room for a couple hours, and I was drinking a lot of water, and I really had to go to the bathroom, so I went to the bathroom, came back, couldn't find them again. Like, they had apparently left the panel room. I hadn't seen them throughout the entire convention, so hopefully I see them again at some point, and, maybe we can get that picture at some point, but, like, nothing really bad happened. Like, everyone was really cool. Everything went well. Like, some people were really shy coming up to us, but, like, I was really happy and really proud that, like, even if people seemed really, really shy, they still managed to come up to us, and that's all I was trying to say in the RTX video, the going to RTX video. Was like, if you're shy, don't worry about it, come up to us, it's fine, we don't care. 99% of the time, we're not doing anything, and we'd be happy to do whatever. And it was really nice to see all you guys out there. Hopefully, in the future for like PAX, other RTX events, maybe E3. I'm sure some of you guys get to go to E3 or at least live in the area. Like, it's always cool to see you guys. We didn't do a fan meetup, unfortunately. Pretty much we want a way to keep it a little bit more organized, and if we do it outside, then it just becomes like pure chaos. So hopefully we'll be able to get stuff in order for other meetups, but like, if you ever see us at a convention or anything, just stop us if you want to talk to us for a little bit, get anything, that's, totally fine. But I'm pretty sure I hit up on most of the points that I wanted to talk about. I don't think I really missed anything, but overall it was just probably one of the best conventions I've been to, if not the best convention I've been to. It'll be awesome to be able to go back next year. Hopefully we can get a panel again, and hopefully we can get panels at PAX now. Like, we've always tried to submit for panels, but we've never really been able to get them. Like, we always get denied. But thankfully Rooster Teeth was awesome enough to be able to give us a panel and whatnot, and I think the entire convention turned out very successfully. And right now I think I'm done talking. Like, I've been talking for a little bit. I'm getting kind of winded just because I'm sick and stuff. Like, I don't really want to be talking that much. So hopefully you guys understand that. Hopefully I'll be back to recording and uploading some of the stuff that you want to see very soon. I feel better from yesterday into today, so hopefully I just continue to feel better and better. But thank you for listening to me ramble for a while, and I will see you guys next time.